Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing the belated pregnancy update. I'm currently 36 weeks at the moment, or almost 36 weeks. I'll be 36 weeks on Sunday. They keep changing my dates though. It's kind of annoying because like one doctor says 16th, one doctor says 19th, one doctor says 21st. So I'm just going to go with the one in the middle, the 19th, which is pretty much written on all my like pregnancy health record and everything like that. So I am 36 weeks on Sunday, which is super exciting because that means there's only 4 weeks left, 1 month to go, and baby girl will be here hopefully, unless she decides to be late, which would not be ideal because I'm already super impatient. But I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So I'm just gonna go through my third trimester symptoms, what I've been experiencing, and talk about a few of the things that are going on with the pregnancy, some complications, some good things, and then talk about things that kind of helped some of the symptoms subside or just help me relax, etc. So I'm just gonna get straight into the video because my intro is always super long. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. First thing is back pain. So many people like complain about third trimester, and yes, it is very uncomfortable. I'm not saying that I am not enjoying my third trimester. I love being pregnant, and third trimester is super exciting because it's so close until I give birth, so I'm so pumped. But these are just some of the things that I'm struggling with. I'm not complaining. Anyways, yes, back pain is one thing that I'm struggling with quite a bit. I notice it when I've been like walking around too much, or if I've been like laying in an uncomfortable position for too long, or if I'm in the car driving. Driving seems to really hurt my back, like sitting in a car seat, like whether I'm driving or in the passenger seat, my back just like hurts, and I feel like I need to like push my belly way far forward for the back pain to go away, and like kind of like sit with like my shoulders back for it to kind of subside, which is kind of annoying. But it's not too bad to the point where it's like unbearable. Like sometimes it is when I'm in the car, but other than that, it's okay. The second thing is rib pain, and it's mainly on my right hand side because she's sitting on my right hand side all of the time. She did switch last week, like randomly, but now she's back on the right hand side again. She tends to like push her butt and her legs up into my ribs, so I kind of have this like big like ball like sitting on top of my right rib, which really hurts. Also, when I'm laying on my sides, because of how like heavy she is, when I'm laying on my side, she's kind of pressing on my rib, and I know that when she drops I won't really feel that as much anymore, which is good. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for her to get a little lower so I don't have to feel that pain anymore. The third thing is a bit of an annoying one, and not every woman gets this, but it is calf cramps. And my calves, it always tends to be like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, I have to try and be quiet because Carl's sleeping, and I'm just like in so much pain. I remember the other night I woke up and both of them were cramped up at the same time. It like happened twice, so it like cramped up, it got really bad, and then it started to like subside, and then it got really bad again. Oh, it's so painful, extremely painful. Kind of funny, but very painful. The next one is sciatica, and this is something that I really struggled with in the start of my third trimester, but now it's kind of gone away a little bit, which is good, and I'm very grateful for. The only time it kind of plays up is when I'm walking around too much, or if I'm sitting down for too long and I get up, then like I'll get a really sharp pain, and usually it's in my right hand side, like from the top of my tailbone down to the back of my leg, just behind like my kneecap. I'm happy that it's not as bad as it was at the start of my third trimester. If you watched my last pregnancy update, I spoke a little bit about my sciatica, but yeah, majority of it's gone, which I'm very grateful for because that is extremely painful and you can't walk. The next one is pelvic pressure, and I know that it's just because her head is going lower, but it is extremely uncomfortable. Obviously there is a head down there and it's pressing down onto my pelvic bone, and there is a lot of pressure down there. It doesn't really hurt that much if I've been like up and walking around, but it's mainly when I've been sitting down for a while or laying down and I get up, it's like really uncomfortable, and I kind of need to like move around to get her head into place properly. But it's not too bad where I'm experiencing this all the time, because if that were the case, I don't think I could handle it. The next one is Braxton Hicks, and funny thing is I'm actually getting one right now. This is something that I have experienced quite heavily in the past maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Since the honeymoon, I feel like it's gotten really bad, my Braxton Hicks. I remember on my honeymoon, I was getting like, I don't even know, like probably about 10 within an hour, probably more than that. It was basically like coming like every 5 to 10 minutes. Me and Carl were like super concerned because you're not supposed to get Braxton Hicks like that, but I was, and it's gone away. It's not like that bad anymore, but I still get quite a lot compared to other women that I've spoken to, or like women that have kind of like spoken about Braxton Hicks, or my midwife and my GP. They're like, oh yeah, you might experience like 1 a day or 2 a day or whatever, but no, I get a lot more than that, and I know that's just my body getting ready to go into labor, which is super exciting. The next thing is exhaustion, and this is only something that I've started experiencing maybe the past 2 weeks. I've been getting very tired, and not that I've been doing much, because I'm currently in isolation because of coronavirus. Yeah, just like literally just hanging the washing out or making the bed or like cooking food. I'm getting so tired. This is also because of another problem, but exhaustion has just, it's killing me at the moment. I know a lot of women experience tiredness and exhaustion in 3rd trimester just as you do in the 1st trimester. And that is one thing that is definitely evident, but that is also because I just found out this morning that my iron is extremely low and it's not changing. I went for a blood test I think 2 weeks ago to check my iron, and it was very low, so I started on another iron supplement. I don't really like to take like the pills, so I'm taking like a natural herbal liquid iron and just like upping my greens, upping my iron intake in my diet as well. But I went for a blood test yesterday and got a call from my midwife this morning saying that my iron has actually dropped lower, which is very surprising because I've been incorporating a lot more iron into my diet with the supplement and the food and everything like that. So it's kind of annoying that it hasn't worked, what I've been doing, but that's just the process of being pregnant. Because I remember before I went vegan, I was extremely deficient, to the point where they were like, how are you not in hospital right now? And I was eating meat pretty much every single day. But then when I went vegan, my iron actually tripled, which is very, not surprising, but it is a very good thing. And my iron was fine, and then when I got pregnant, that's when I've been struggling with my iron a little bit. But that's just because baby's taking up a lot more energy, she's taking up a lot more of my nutrients. So I'm having to share quite a lot of my iron at the moment, which means I'm gonna have to go get iron infusions, which is fine, because if that's what my body needs, if that's what baby needs, then that's something that I'm gonna have to do. Even though I prefer to do everything naturally, sometimes that's not always the case. So the next thing that I also wanted to update you guys on is this whole coronavirus situation, how that's affecting my birth process. So the hospitals have very strict regulations now, which is completely understandable with people being in the maternity ward with me. So now only Carl is allowed in. I was planning on having Carl and my sister in the ward, but unfortunately that is not allowed anymore. You're only allowed one person in there with you. So Carl is only allowed in there, and now my sister can't be there for the birth, which is quite upsetting, but understandable. And the second thing is that after, like, postnatal, no one is allowed to come see the baby. No one's allowed in the hospital besides Carl. So my family can't come see Bubs or me, and Carl's family can't see us either until we get home, which we don't know how long we'll be in the hospital for. We don't know how labor's gonna go or how long they'll want us in there for, depending on how this virus is going and everything like that. So kind of annoying, because that's one thing that obviously is super exciting when you just give birth to your child, your family coming and seeing the baby and everything like that. And it's just, you know, it's a bit deflating, but I mean, we're trying to be positive through this whole thing that's going on in the world right now. I feel like God's giving us a lot of peace, so we're very grateful for that. Now I'm going to quickly go into the things that have helped me through these symptoms and kind of helped me in my 3rd trimester. Not dramatically, but definitely have helped in certain and different ways. So the first thing is essential oils, and I know you have to be very careful when you're pregnant with using essential oils, so I always make sure that it's diluted with distilled coconut oil. We make our own essential oil little packet things. Hey Carl, can you pass me one of those essential oils?
Big guys.
Yeah. Thanks, honey. So these are the essential oils. I'm not sure exactly which one is which. I'm pretty sure one's like cedarwood and frankincense, and this one is peppermint and frankincense, or peppermint and lavender. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just mixed with, it only has like maybe 3 to 5 drops in there, and then it's just mixed with distilled coconut oil so it doesn't solidify. And I just like to use these on my temples. I love using the lavender one like on my temples when I'm feeling like stressed or overwhelmed, or when like I'm in a lot of pain, because it does calm you. The peppermint's really good if I'm feeling tired. This is one thing that I like to put on in the mornings or throughout the day. Just kind of wakes me up a little bit, and they also just help you relax as well, depending on which one that you use. But definitely look into essential oils because they are very, very good, as well as putting them, we've been putting them in the diffuser, which I like to do all the time, and just kind of like helps you with your mood and everything like that. But there's heaps and heaps of different benefits to all different essential oils. The ones that we use are doTERRA, and we love doTERRA because it's 100% pure. It's probably one of the purest essential oils that you can get on the market. So that's the brand that we love to use, and we use them for pretty much everything. The next thing that has helped quite a lot is a very simple thing, but that is a heat pack. And I don't think I could have survived my 3rd trimester without a heat pack, even though it's so hot in Australia. Whenever it's not, I do like to use my heat pack, or if it is quite hot, I'll just chuck the aircon on, which is on right now. You'll probably be able to hear it, just like in every single one of my videos. I'll put the aircon on and put the heat pack on my back, especially when I'm getting chronic back pain. It helps so much. Or if I'm getting a lot of Braxton Hicks, or I'm just feeling very uncomfortable, I feel like a heat pack just on my lower back helps quite a bit, just to ease that uncomfortability. But as well as having a bath would do the same thing. I feel like a bath with some nice Epsom salts and essential oils and stuff like that would be so nice. I haven't actually had a bath this 3rd trimester, and I don't know why. I feel like because it's been so hot, I just haven't tried it, but I do want to have one sometime this week if I can. Have a nice like lavender Epsom salt bath. Oh, it'd be so nice. Heat packs definitely help. If you're going into your 3rd trimester, I definitely recommend getting a heat pack if you don't have one, because they help quite a bit. The next one is magnesium spray, and I don't have it on me at the moment because it's currently in my hospital bag, which is under the bed, which we need to lift up. But that's one thing that I have been putting on my calves because of the cramping that I've been getting like at night. And sometimes like it doesn't happen every single night, but when it starts to get really bad, I do like to spray the magnesium spray just like down my legs, because it helps. I feel like it helps kind of ease that pain and that cramping quite a lot. Like I notice a significant decrease in my cramps when I'm using the magnesium spray. I definitely recommend getting a natural organic magnesium spray to spray on your body if you're feeling uncomfortable anywhere, but always talk to your doctor first and make sure that that's okay for you. One thing that has helped with stretch marks, also I haven't gotten any stretch marks so far. I still have a month to go, so I don't know how I'm going to go, and it's okay if I do get some, but obviously try and avoid it as much as possible. But one thing that I feel like has helped quite a bit is the brand H2, their Mum Tum pregnancy oil, and it's just a natural oil. So it's got fractionated coconut oil, apricot kernel oil, organic jojoba oil, rosehip oil, vitamin E, lavender essential oil, and lemon essential oil. And I feel like this has helped quite a bit, and I've been using it as much as I can, not every single day. Sometimes I'll do it twice a day, sometimes I'll do it once a day, but I always try and use this as much as I can on my belly, because I do go out in the sun quite a lot, so my skin gets quite dry. So this has helped quite a bit, and I literally still have like this much of the bottle left. So this has lasted me pretty much the entire time, and I'm guessing if you're using it like 3 times a day, maybe it won't last you, but it's quite cheap. It's only like $29 for the entire bottle of oil, and it seems to work on me. It might not work on everyone, but this has definitely helped with stretch marks since I haven't gotten any yet, which I'm very grateful for. The next and last thing is diet, and I'm not going to go completely into it, but I feel like the way that I've been eating has helped me quite a lot in my third trimester. I know a lot of people really struggle with like headaches and sickness and stuff like that, but I feel like I've had quite a lot of energy besides the past 2 weeks with my iron being low and everything like that, which isn't diet related. I feel like a plant-based diet has really helped me, not just in my third trimester, but all throughout my pregnancy. I had a very easy first trimester, which is quite rare. I hardly got any sickness. I hardly got like any headaches. I was quite well through my first trimester, and I'm super grateful for that. But I feel like diet and exercise plays a massive role in how you're feeling and the symptoms that you get. So yeah, I just definitely recommend to watch what you're eating, make sure you're not having like whole bags of chips every day, and make sure you're staying hydrated, getting in your fruits and veggies, and quite a lot. I recommend a whole food plant-based diet, but I know it's not for everyone, but that has definitely helped me throughout my third trimester, is staying away from dairy specifically, and any inflammatory foods such as meat, dairy, eggs, GMOs, preservatives, etc. Because obviously you don't want your body inflamed in your third trimester. You want to feel good, you want to feel energized, you want to feel vibrant. So diet plays a massive role in that. I do want to start talking a lot more about health in my videos. I want to do a lot more cooking videos and doing a lot more educational videos on health and pregnancy, and especially when I start breastfeeding and things like that. Yeah, so if that's something that you guys would want to see, give this video a thumbs up or comment down below, because I would love to know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. I'm uploading every Wednesday and Saturday now. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah!